Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and President Donald Trump was furious today, and he let Republicans have it. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. Guys, the president arrived at the Capitol, and he was in rare form, furious with the Republican holdouts that are stopping the passage of the big, beautiful bill, as he calls it. Now, this bill would bring tax cuts to Americans, and there's been a lot of hyperbole about cuts to Medicare and Medicaid and all kinds of stuff, and a lot of it is based in nonsense and fear-mongering on both sides of the aisle. Republicans saying there's not enough cuts to these programs. Trump saying, look, the only thing that's going to be cut from these programs is fraud, waste, and abuse. And the Democrats, of course, are saying the sky is falling. He's going to take it away from everybody. Trump came to Capitol Hill today, and he told the people in his own party, the Republican lawmakers, don't F around with Medicaid. Period. End of story. He does not want Medicaid or Medicare to be messed with. And what he said is, of course, we want to cut out the waste, the fraud, and the abuse. This means if you are on Medicaid or Medicare and you are legitimately receiving payments, you are legitimately elderly or legitimately disabled or some other reason you are legitimately getting it, you're going to be unaffected. But if you're a fraudster, a scam artist, a con man, and you're stealing, well, then it's going to get cut off from you. And I think we can all agree that's the right thing to do. Trump laid the message out for Republicans directly and in his beautiful way of doing it. As you know, he doesn't mince words. I want you guys to watch this and let me know what you think in the comments.
I don't think Thomas Massie understands government. I think he's a grandstander, frankly. He'll probably vote. We don't even talk to him much. I think he should be voted out of office. And I just don't think he understands government. If you ask him a couple of questions, he never gives you an answer. He just says, I'm a no. He thinks he's going to get publicity. And you have that. You have that. They've got some, too.
Are you worried about the blowback from Trump allies from the MAGA base for voting no?
No, actually, I've got a lot of people in the MAGA base who realize that we could have done this differently. We could extend the tax cuts and paid for them, but instead we're not. I mean, over here, the people in favor of this bill say that under the policies of this bill, we're going to add $20 trillion to debt over the next 10 years, which is $3.5 to $5 trillion more than would have been added otherwise.
But they're saying it's deficit neutral.
Yeah, that's a joke. That's a joke.
And Trump was pretty blunt inside the room when it came to the issue of Medicaid, Wolf. In fact, we are told from multiple sources, two sources inside the room, that Trump said, quote, don't F around with Medicaid. And he used the curse word, not F around, but that was the message to his colleagues. The question is going to be whether those Republicans will ultimately fall in line, because we know that Mike Johnson can only afford to lose 3 Republican votes on a straight party line vote. He's trying to get this out of the House by Thursday, but there is so much opposition concern within the ranks. Can he get those members to fall in line? That's going to be a big question as members walk out of this room. In a matter of moments, we'll ask them if Trump changed any of their minds, Wolf.
We will soon find out. Manu Raju, thank you very, very much, Pamela.
All right, Wolf, happening now. Secretary of State Marco Rubio is on the other side of the Capitol. He's about to testify and